So this is for you if you run a gym, if you're a personal trainer, or if you're an online personal trainer, because one of the biggest problems that you can be facing with right now is simply not knowing what it is that you really want to be able to do. You know that you want more money, you want more freedom, you want more impact with the work that you really love at the end of the day, but how do you actually make that happen? And that's why I want to introduce you to Chase, because this guy is going to blow your mind right now. Because really when it comes down to what's possible for you and your fitness business, this guy is going to show you what is actually possible and how fast you can actually transform your business, your income, your freedom, and your lifestyle as well. So Chase, thank you so much, brother.
Yeah.
I always appreciate sitting down with you. Now, when we first got together, when we first kind of came and sat down, what were the biggest problems you were facing?
I think for me, just trying to run a new gym and still train my in-person clients and then trying to do the online. I was trying to do like a low barrier offer for the online, and I had no idea what I was doing. I was charging like $50 a month and selling my soul to every client. So definitely wasn't fun. And I was training 8 hours a day plus running the gym, so it just wasn't logical for me to use that approach. And I knew I needed some help just on actually crafting the program and figuring out how to get more clients. Obviously that's everyone's problem, is trying to figure out how to market themselves, and it's more than just looking good. So I think that was my big issue, just actually figuring out how to do that and what the transition point was from being an in-person coach and trading my time for money to actually being able to grow a business that allows me to come to Thailand and hang out with you guys and kind of, you know, live the life that I love.
Okay, awesome, this is good. What was the vision that you had even before, like going into opening the gym? What was like the grand plan that you had?
I think for me at that time, I was still like fresh as a personal trainer, so my vision was to have a gym and be able to train my clients there, and that was pretty much it. I didn't think any bigger than that. And you know, once I started to see more people doing the online, I was like, you know, maybe this thing is actually worth trying out. But it was just finding that leverage point to where I could go from that initial vision to doing what I'm doing now with online. I think it was just hard for me to grasp the idea that a trainer could actually be able to make that much money and live that kind of lifestyle, because get so used to trading our time for money. I never got outside the box in my thinking, and I never like pushed myself to think bigger than that. A gym for a personal trainer is like the dream. Everyone wants to
had that dream as well, and then kind of gets shattered. And I think that's like, what would you say to the gym owners or to the PTs that think they want to open a gym? Like, how would you help direct them to to make smarter decisions?
I think it's just looking at the bigger picture and figuring out where you want to be financially. I mean, the gym is a great thing if that's your vibe, but at the end of the day, the online coaching is going to give you a lot more freedom to also grow the gym and make money without trying to train your clients while you're running the gym. Because at the end of the day, if you're trying to train 8 hours a day like I was, run the gym and do the online, you're only one person. You can't work 20 hours a day. It's just not possible. So I think just, you know, learning to kind of delegate tasks a little bit better and figuring out how you can have the best of both worlds. Like, I think running a gym is great, but at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you're thinking as big as you could possibly go. I think personal trainers kind of have a limiting mindset when it comes to that, and we only think about training clients in person and doing the gym, but we don't think about the main online coaching part, which is actually a lot more lucrative, takes less time, and gives you more freedom instead of dropping, you know, a ridiculous amount of hours at the week or every week at the gym. I think it's
totally, and I think it's something that a lot of you have to think about right now is, one, what are the overheads that you have in your business? Like, what are the expenses that you're having to actually pay out on a month-by-month basis? Like yesterday, we just planned out for Chase, so he only needs 50 clients to be able to do $50,000 months with the way his online business is set up, and he can do it from anywhere in the world. Like, we're recording this for you right now in the Thailand business retreat, and I think it's cool because the actual type of people that you're attracting in right now, I think this is a really cool thing where you see as a coach evolves their business, that you evolve and you're actually attracting in heaps better quality people as well, and they're flooding through the door. So let's just talk about lead generation right now, because when it comes to like the how, we've kind of set the what. Okay, maybe I need to change your business model. Maybe you need to change your business model to best suit the way that you want to help, the money that you want to earn, the life that you want to live. But let's talk about the how. Like, lead generation right now for you, I feel like we've had some breakthroughs, and it's just like flowing through.
Yeah, no, it's doing great. I think getting out of the mindset of just like, I thought whenever I own a gym that people would just magically like show up and be like, hey, I want to be your client, but it doesn't work like that. And getting more strategic and having structure around your content so that you're giving value up front and attracting the right kinds of people with what you're saying and doing in your content makes a massive difference, because that kind of differentiates you from the rest of the market who's just like showing off their abs and recording their workouts. But at the end of the day, people want more than that. They want to like actually know you and get value from you, so they know, love, and trust you and actually want to come on board. So just having an actual game plan for the different platforms and really picking one or two that my market is on and focusing on that. I feel like as trainers and coaches, sometimes we try and do everything all at once, and we get stuck doing that and don't just focus on the one thing we can do. And that's kind of been the biggest thing joining the cartel, is like, I need someone to tell me exactly this is what I need to focus on, because especially when you're running the gym, like, you have to be really conservative with what you're doing with your time and be really effective. So the systems that you've helped me put in place, and just planning my content and knowing what to do on a daily basis and having more structure just in my everyday life with daily planning and setting goals, has made a huge difference. Because before, like, I had goals in my head, but I never wrote them down. Like, I had no to-do list. It was just like, okay, I'm gonna wake up and work as hard as I can. And it's like, you can only do that for so long and get to a certain point, and then you'll burn yourself out, because the work just keeps coming and coming. And if you don't learn to kind of systemize things in terms of lead generation, it's really difficult to break out of that. So I think, again, just really pushing the right content out there at the right times and actually learning how to sell. One of the biggest problems I had was, like, I had no idea how to ask for the sale. Like, I would just put a bunch of free stuff out there, and it's like I never even asked anyone to buy my program, and they didn't even know what I did. So it's like, really trying to focus on your message and getting people to know you and kind of what you're all about has just made a massive impact.
Dude, this is good. This is really helpful stuff. And I think, especially, let's say, what do you see other trainers, gym owners, online trainers especially, what are they doing wrong? Simply because I feel like I can sound like a broken record doing the same thing. What is it you think they're doing wrong?
I think just thinking too small is the main thing, because like, putting content out there seems like it might not actually work. Like, I know for me, I really didn't believe that it was going to work at times. I'm like, there's no way it can be this easy to, leverage my time better and spend less time working and make more money. Like, it just didn't seem possible. So I think a lot of, again, gym owners and personal trainers just have a limiting mindset when it comes to that, and they make decisions based on not necessarily a structured plan, but just whatever work comes their way. And I think just, a lot of gym owners don't think to do the online coaching because it seems like it's not even a real thing sometimes. So many people think that the only way you can make money in fitness is supplements, in-person training, or being a gym owner. But online coaching is, you can make a lot more money and you get a lot more profit because you're spending less time doing it. You don't have overhead like you do a gym. And even if you were a gym owner and you incorporated the online coaching into your programs, like, that makes a massive revenue stream for your business, and that gives you more leverage to be able to actually grow, your in-person or your gym, whatever it is that you want to do. But I think, focusing more on the online element and really figuring out how you can integrate that with what they're doing is the best step.
It's so good. And you said profit as well. And in the next episode, you're going to see Ryan, which is actually standing behind. He's going to be in the next one. So when it comes to talking numbers, especially in business, a lot of people like to inflate their numbers and say much bigger numbers than really what's going on. And what we care about, especially when we come and sit down and do these business retreats inside the cartel, we're looking at profit. And that's the big part of what Chase just said, is like, this is putting more money in your bank account, into your hand, for what you want to be able to spend on as well. So let's just cast the vision right now. Like, for you, what are you excited about with your future and where you want to go?
I think for me, just really kind of getting out of the mindset of thinking that I have to have a gym to be successful, and making that transition from being the person that trades his time for money to being able to travel and having the money that I need to live the life that I love, and being able to take care of my new fiance and all that good stuff. Really just going all in on the online and building my dream life. That's kind of where I'm at right now.
Dude, I absolutely love it. Like, when it comes to a transformation. This guy has inspired the absolute hell out of me because it's only been a really short amount of time. And when Chase and I first chatted, I saw huge potential, but obviously I really felt and I heard in his voice when we first talked that it was really stuck in a small mindset because it's hard to see what is possible. Like, you don't know what you don't know at the end of the day. And I think that's a big reason why I actually wanted to shoot this for you right now, is to help you see that you can do so much more, and it's actually really easy. Like, it's not hard. Like, this stuff ain't rocket surgery at the end of the day.
It's all mindset. I mean, that's been the biggest change for me, is just, opening my mind up to new things and learning about the systems that are out there that are actually working. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Like, Chris has already done it, so it makes it really simple to follow through the plan. You just have to commit and go all in on it if that's your vision.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so this has been absolutely awesome. I hope you've been able to take a lot away from this episode. What I'll do as well is I'll pop a link below so you can actually get the case studies and you can see exactly what Chase and the other coaches are doing, so you can find out maybe something's missing or broken with what you're doing and you simply know how to actually do it. It's completely free and there's nothing to buy in it as well, so chill out, just use it, abuse it, put it to the test, see the results for yourself, and you can be like this guy as well. So thank you so much, and dude, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Now, this is where I want to make sure that you get the most out of being here, and I want to hear from you. So if you've enjoyed this episode, click like, and to make sure I can send you the new episodes each and every week, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Also, I really want to make sure that I'm giving you exactly what you need. So comment below. I want to know what you're going to take away from this episode. And the best conversations after every episode always happen in the Breaking Success Tribe. I'll pop a link below for you to join the free group so you get access to the guides, the live streams. I'm in there answering your questions personally each and every day. Plus you get all the episodes as well. So thank you so much for being here and joining us. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the next episode.